Hi there, this is Estelle from Thyme For Ewe Farm. This is video number 2 for Open Farm Day 2020, and today I'm like sitting with the pigs. I would be outside with them, but they're trying to eat me. So yeah, I want to talk about a little bit about why it is that we're farming. So I came from a dairy farm in France, and I kind of always knew I wanted to farm. Because this is kind of the lifestyle I really wanted to raise my kids in as well. We have 3 little boys, age 7, 5, and 4. So it's something I always wanted to do for the kids especially, but also for myself. I like to, I'm kind of an entrepreneur, and so I never really liked to have a boss. But being in Cape Breton really allowed us to be able to buy a farm really quickly. In France, like, it was really hard to afford a farm. My brother tried and didn't succeed twice. So yeah, like, land is fairly cheap here in Cape Breton, and it's there's a lot of potential. Lots of untapped potential that most people don't realize here, but it's something I really realized when I moved here, that there's just not very many farms out there and lots of possibilities. And so what we're trying to achieve here is kind of leaving a legacy for our kids especially, but all of the next generation as well. We're using regenerative agriculture methods. So we're trying to build soil in order to leave it better than it was, because we're borrowing the land from our children is what we're doing. So we're really trying to make it so that it will be in a better shape than it was when we got it. Like, farming is definitely not for everybody. It's a lot of hard work, and it pays very little. Even though we're trying to change this by proving that it's actually possible to farm without, you know, trying to build it out of some other income. We're really trying to make it sustainable, which you really need to do to be able to make a profit, to make it sustainable. So what we also try to make sure is that people understand that you know, without your local family farm growing your food, you might need to start growing your own, because, you know, the food system in North America especially is very, very fragile. Coming from Europe, I very much realized that. You know, if you run out of stuff in the grocery store, they just don't really care if you're out of food. They're just, you know, they're out. So yeah, there's very little farms in Cape Breton left, which is kind of somewhat sad, but it's also a very big opportunity for anybody who wants to start a farm. We very much encourage everyone who wants to start a farm. Like, we're willing to, like, help with that as much as we can. Yeah, so we're actually, there's a really good system for selling food here in Cape Breton, which is called the Cape Breton Food Hub. And that's how we're selling our product, most of our products, through the Food Hub. And it's a really, really good way to easy way to market your products without having to spend too much time selling directly to people. But anyway, this is my happy pigs in the mud. They're just coming back from a 3-acre pasture, so they're like just getting used to being next to the barn. We're gonna have to get them used to it very soon. It's gonna get cold, so they're almost full size, or full size, ready market size, I should say. They're not full size, they get much bigger than this. But yeah, this is my happy snouts. They will bite, so you have to be careful with them. Alright, piggies, I'll see you in the next video.